Uh, what up, YouTube? It's me. Welcome back to another episode of the Top Cast with your man T.O.P and the homies Roe and Tone. This evening, we back tonight to talk about sex because sex sells, whether we like to admit it or not. And in this particular episode, we're going to speak on sugar babies and gigolos because that's an aspect that we often don't really pay attention to. Because although sex sells and everybody got sex on the brain and everybody's out here willy nilly with the sex, you know, you don't necessarily have sex to capitalize off of it. And gigolos and sugar babies are a perfect example that, in my opinion. Maybe yours too. Anyway, welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome back, Ro. Welcome back, Tone. Happy Martin Luther King's Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I don't celebrate it, but I do celebrate Martin Luther King. He made the ultimate sacrifice for his people. And although I don't necessarily agree with every one of his methods, I do agree with him being in search of justice because I'm on the same page. I am about justice. Welcome back to the show, fellas. How you guys been this past week? What's happened in your life?
Shit, man, all good over here. Same old, man. Just working, staying out the way, nothing major.
Indeed, indeed. What about you,
Same
Tom?
thing, man.
How's your week been?
I mean, it's been cool. It went by fast, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I almost forgot it was Monday.
Oh wow. Damn, I coincidentally I asked somebody today, was it Monday, just to make sure because the weekend went so fast. I had a very eventful week. Um I got into another motorcycle wreck on Saturday evening. My
Damn.
bike is my bike
Uh,
is totaled. Yeah, my bike is totaled. Some Mexican dude pulled out in front of me and I ran into the front of his car, but he's at fault, so you know. But I'm okay. I didn't break any
Step
any
your
uh,
back. You step your back. For
any
the record,
bones or nothing.
step your back.
Yeah, I didn't break any bones. I didn't die, so thank God for that. I'm certainly appreciative to be here this evening. But that's the most eventful thing that's happened to me. I'm just a little sore. I feel like I got a group of rows, a bunch of short motherfuckers.
This nigga.
Step your back.
I love you, bro. I feel like a gang of rows jumped me and shit Saturday night. That's fucking a gang of drunk rows at that. But it's all good. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad
Damn.
at you. But
Shit, a
yeah, that's
drunk roll only gonna take one. You ain't gonna need. You get
I
one,
know
but I
that's
get that
right,
Hennessy in me.
man.
I get drunk
I
off
know
that
that's
Hennessy.
right.
I turn into the Hulk.
And
You know what
But
here go the fucked up part. I was on my way to a date. Yes, TOP goes on dates, but see, unlike you
I'm saying?
regular niggas, unlike you regular niggas, I got approached by a woman at the gas station on Friday, and she invited me on the date Saturday. So and
Cap.
she pu-
You was
and
tripping,
she
nigga.
and she pulled up on me with the Benz, nigga. So I was on my gigolo shit, even though I'm not a gigolo. You understand what
Cap,
I'm
nigga.
saying?
You was jiggling that change in your pocket, nigga. She saw you.
Captain Black, motherfucker. I don't keep no chains. All I
this
use is
nigga.
plastic.
This nigga keep it jiggling change in his pocket like the old heads, nigga.
Ah,
one hand full of change, the other one
We
full
know you
of
paying
walnut.
cell phone bills. Get out of here, Captain ass
see,
nigga.
see, this is a prime
Then there was
example
Popeye
of
seasoning
how
haze.
how these young niggas be hating on us old heads, but then at the same time they be coming like, "Can I get a crumb of game?" Sit your young ass down. Go to the store and get me a quart of water, nigga.
And then go get
Tell
you.
your,
Go ahead and have
your
your little gas
hey,
station pussy, bro.
hey,
Go get you
hey,
that
hey.
For real, he got a lot lizard for real, nigga.
right.
That nigga got a
I'm
lot
not
lizard that poly,
better at the
nigga.
G station. This guy.
All I gotta say to Rowan Tone is tell your auntie I said hi, nigga. anyway,
I'm not
anyway,
tell my you tougher at the pump and shit now.
Anyway, what I want to know from you guys, now, admittedly, I'm not claiming to be a gigolo or pimp, none of that shit. But I mean, I've had some experiences in my life that's very much comparable to these ideals that people have in their head. In this particular case, like I just mentioned, I met a young lady Friday while I stopped to get some cigarettes, met her at the gas station. She was putting gas in her car and shit. And I ended up being invited out to a date and another date on Sunday. So she kind of invited me out for the whole fucking weekend. And I ended up getting into an accident on the way going. I was thinking it might be a bad sign, but she turned out to be cool. She actually showed up to the emergency room, which was cool. Cause she could have been like, "Oh yeah, that nigga got hit. Fuck him." You know what I'm saying? But I actually said to myself after the accident, "Damn, that's fucked up." She gonna probably think I'm flaking on her. But no, everything turned out to be all good. She really, really is a nice woman, and she didn't have to, but she did. She took me home after I got released and all that good stuff. But the reason why I'm mentioning this particular experience in my life is because I recognize that a lot of guys don't have this experience. And although I'm not a gigolo per se, I've had gigolo like experiences where I've had women actually give me things in order to garner my attention and to have, be able to absorb, whatever they get from me by being in my presence. So what I'm wondering from you guys is, have you ever had that type of experiences with females? You ever had a female just be like, "Yo, Ro, damn, you handsome than a motherfucker," and you turn around and say, "Don't tell me I'm handsome unless you go give me some of that badonka."
Pause.
Oh, you trying to joke in there, bro?
That's damn sure what the fuck I told her last night, because she got a big old ass. That motherfucker is wide as I goddamn 95, nigga, all 8 lanes. And I told her, "Don't tell me I'm handsome unless you will give me some of that ass, because it looks wonderful over there." Is that all you? That shit always follow you around like that?
It's 2 rows in there, ain't it?
Oh, this nigga.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I thought I had to say.
Yo, salute to my own thinking cat. I appreciate you coming through to listen to us 3 dudes kick it, man. This is just what we do. This is what you gonna get over here on this channel. And like I said, I don't claim to be a pimp. I don't claim to be a gigolo. I'm just me. I do what I do. It just happens the way it happens. And I think that that's the same for all of us. Our lives happen the way it's supposed to happen. And it can't happen any other way because it didn't happen that way. So, with that said, what about you, Tone? You ever had a sugar mama before? I know you did, motherfucker. You like McDonald's. You done had a sugar mama before, nigga.
I actually have not. And I'm actually disappointed.
Really?
I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, Tony. You gotta step your game up. It's 2022, man. They out here paying.
I know, man.
You gotta get you a sugar mama. What you say? You 30? You gotta get you like a 50-year-old, man, about a 48, 50-year-old. And a lot of niggas think that these 50-year-old women be all dried up and all that shit. I'm here to tell you, you might be 18 or 19 or 25, and you might be like, "Ew." Let me explain something to you. Your auntie is fine as hell and the coochie wet than a motherfucker. Maybe it's me. I don't know, but she 48. She taking back shots like she 28. So, and she is straight freak, because when they get older, they already know what they into. But I'm surprised, Ro and Tone, I'm surprised you guys never had like a gigolo type experience like that, where a chick meets you and she just like want to trick on you.
Well,
I mean, they all want
you said 2
attention.
different questions. It's two
Well,
different things.
a, a,
Sugar
su- a
mama is
sugar
somebody who's like, hey,
a sugar mama, a sugar
give
mama,
money. Yeah,
a
yeah,
sugar a sugar mama is technically a gigolo is the type of guy, in my opinion. Anyway, I could be wrong. Somebody could feel free to correct me if I'm incorrect. But a gigolo would be the type of guy who would get with a sugar mama because that's what a gigolo is. He's like a male escort. It doesn't necessarily have to include having sex. So a gigolo could be a guy who just go out with a wealthy woman on a date because he's super attractive and he look good with her. He make her look good because he look good. You understand what I'm saying? So the same way
right.
that sometimes guys will pay for an escort. But the point that I'm trying to get here, the point I'm trying to make here is that sex sells, but you don't actually have to have sex. And gigolos and sugar babies, in my opinion, are a good example of that because sugar babies don't necessarily have to have sex with the tricks who pay them. And the same thing it applies to gigolo. And
Okay, I
and
can see
and
what you're
you
saying.
know, but the point being that this is how powerful that sex is that people will pay you, for your sexual energy, but not even necessarily have sex with you.
Like I would say,
And
like
that
experience
That's
with
facts.
female behavior, maybe, but not like I've never had like you know what I mean, like a person I'd be like, hey, I need this, you know what I'm saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had like a person who thought like, oh, they thought I was cute and they like give me the discount at a restaurant or you know what I mean, like when I go to the spot they cut me in line and they was an older person, but never like nobody I just run to for no bread or nothing like that. That's how when I hear sugar mama, that's what I.
well,
But
I
I see
mean,
what you're saying.
you do kind of like gotta ease your way into it. But usually, if you had that kind of experience before, like with me, I could kind of recognize that a particular woman is going to approach me like that. I like depend or
Right.
even depending on how she approached me will let me know. Oh, she'll spend money. All I have to do is play my cards right, be really really nice and charming and handsome and funny and all that good shit.
You sounding real like them girls that like
I
I'm not
mean,
a
I
I'm
am
a
a
humble.
handsome motherfucker, man.
Nigga, you ugly as hell, boy.
Ah,
That nigga post a
I'm waiting
pic
on this.
biting his lip and
I'm
shit. He think
waiting
he on. Finally got a haircut, hair ass nigga.
on
Nigga finally got a haircut after 3 years. You wanna
nigga
take a
said,
light skin pic,
finally got a
biting his
haircut
lip
ass
and
it.
shit.
nigga.
Sit your
They
ass
took
down,
off the
Nigga
nigga.
called
emoji
me light
11.
skin. That's an
He took off the
insult,
emoji
nigga.
11.
I'm brown than a motherfucker. There's nothing light skin about me,
Nigga, you taking pictures like I'll be sure you should take. Nigga, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga avatar. Nigga biting his lip. Who the fuck this nigga think he is?
You should have had his back against the wall with a button up shirt.
Roll the same size. Roll the same size as Music
Weird, but
Soul Child. Roll the same size as Music Soul Child.
This nigga look like he about to drop a R&B video on the box, nigga. he about to be in the rain singing and shit, biting his lip, head ass nigga.
No, that's the trick that you use when your shit is chapped and you forget your chapstick and you don't want nobody to see your dry ass lips. Um, my man, my own thinking cap said, T.O.P, when I first turned onto your content, I was like, this cat a P and Miss Juicy didn't make it no better. Shout out to Juicy from Freehold, straight out of Freehold, New Jersey. If you listening, I know you probably laughing like a motherfucker saying, I can't with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she's a really, really good girl, man. Real good girl. Real good girl. Shout out to her. And let's see, says they never stop paying and the dating scene so messed up these days that women have a hard time finding a cat to spend money on, coming from a square's perspective. Well, see, this is the thing, is that, and I made a choosing signal video about this, is that a lot of times dudes be getting chose, they just don't choose the woman back. For whatever reason that they have, or maybe sometimes they don't even know what the fuck they seeing. But if a chick like you, she trust me, she will spend bread on you.
Yeah. I'm just
Even if you a broke dude or you ain't got no money right then and there. So I'll give you a perfect example. Me and Juicy went out on a date one time, and I usually don't carry cash because I'll lose it, and I don't like losing money and shit. But I had like $25 worth of cash in my pocket, and I asked her for $5 because it cost us $30 to get in. Now she went ahead and paid, and I kept my $25 in my pocket. And then later on, she asked me, what you would have done if I ain't had no money?" I said, "The fuck I look like? You think I'm gonna go out anywhere with you or anywhere else without no fucking money in my pocket? Are you crazy? I would have paid. I just don't like keeping cash in my pocket." So I was asking her if she had $5. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the cash out my pocket. But that as an example that when a female like you, she'll pay. You understand what I'm saying?
definitely. I had a similar situation. I had met this girl or whatever, and I was just like, I told her before we went out, I was like, look, I ain't paying for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you pay for you, I pay for me. That's just how we rolling or whatever. So we get to the spot, and we just went to Wingstop and went to go sightsee some little cheap shit. So we get to the spot, and she was just like, when they said the total, she was like, "Nah, I got this." Like, she just paid for the whole thing. This is the first date. This is my first time seeing her in person. She's like, "Nah, I'm gonna pay for the whole thing." And she ended up telling me like, "Yeah, I didn't want you to think I was trying to use you or nothing like that." So she just went on and she just paid for the shit. I was like, "All right, for sure." And me, I'm the type of nigga, if you offer to pay, like, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna fight you for it, but she just went on and paid for that shit. And that same girl, I never had
For
to spend
sure.
money on her. She
For
like,
sure.
we'll get a
So
hotel and
that would
shit. She'll
qualify.
pay for it.
That
You
would
know what I'm saying?
qualify as that would qualify to me as like a gigolo type, sugar mama type of a situation. Not that that's exactly what it was, but that's kind of how those situations work. You understand what I'm saying? Where you got the where you're in a situation where the woman does not mind spending money on you,
Yeah, and
does
that
not
ain't the
mind
first
spending on
time.
you when she kicking it with you. So that's what I'm asking for. Examples like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I had it. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I had it like that my whole life. I'm just now starting to get to that shit because, I was raised a little different. I was raised to be like, on the women, you a man, you pay for everything, you pay
Short
for
and
the date.
impish.
Yeah, hey, that's what I was raised on. So I was just like, man, I ain't about to ask no
I ain't
woman for
mad at you,
nothing.
bro.
I
I ain't
ain't
mad
asking no
at you.
woman for nothing. Like, you come with me, I'm paying. Like, and ain't nothing wrong with that either. But you gotta
Nah,
make them come up. You gotta make them come out the pocket sometime. They gotta invest some shit too. It just can't be you all the time. Or at least you
that's
gotta
fact.
know that they will. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's facts. As a matter of fact, with me, man, I mean, it happens. Happens so frequently to me in my lifetime that a lot of times, man, I'd be like, "No, no, thank you," because I'd be like, "Damn, I just gotta say no sometimes because it feels more normal." It's like I can't accept all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But
mm-hmm.
but at the same time, what guys have to understand is that, that money comes with a price. Everything comes with a price. There's nothing in this life that's for free. Not
Right,
even the
right.
air that you breathe, because technically oxygen is corrosive, in case you didn't know. But yeah, there's nothing, and you breathe a corrosive gas, so there's nothing in this life that's for free. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's so. How does it feel going from like that blue pill scent type experience where you feel like you got to do the quote unquote traditional man shit and you pay for everything to women actually, you know, putting up. And
Um,
yeah, bitch, I'm a pimp. Shout out
it
to
actually
Patrice.
it just opened my eyes. It just let me know, like we always talk about, like if a chick really like you, she gonna fuck with you. Like I tell everybody, I ain't got no shame in my game. I live in my car, mind you, and she know that I live in my car. And
Mhm,
a lot of times they don't give a fuck. We done went and got hotels, and she done paid for them. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Almost damn near every time we went, she done pay for the shit. I contribute too. I buy something to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, Like I just learned that like if a woman really fuck with you, she not gonna really make you jump through all these hoops. Cause when I was doing it, when I was going out here and paying for everything all the time, like it's always like, okay, you gotta do this, now you gotta do this, now you gotta do that. Like now I'm realizing you ain't gotta do nothing. Now I'll do it if I want to do it. If I feel like paying for the shit, I'll pay for it. But most of the chicks I meet now, I require them to do something because you know what I'm saying, like make them invest something too. It ain't got nothing about being broke. You just gotta see how much do you like me. I gotta know you like me. Once I know you like me, then I don't mind spending a little cash, but show me something. Like, and when a
That's
chick
a
really fuck with you, she gonna fuck with you for the free. And if you could just play broke and play dumb. Like if she fuck with you, she'll be like, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna pay for everything. I'm just happy to be in your presence. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
that's a perfect segue into your tweet here. Matter of fact, make sure you guys follow Ro on Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube. Same thing with Tone. I don't think Tone has got a Twitter, but I know he got a TikTok and an Instagram, and he doesn't have a YouTube just yet. But check his schedule for comedy if you in his area. Salute to the big homie Golden Child in the building. How you doing, bruh? Happy New Year to you. Glad that you can make it through to the show. And for all you folks coming in the door, I know you got home training. And I believe your parents were good people. Just like you wipe your feet on the mat for you step in, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. If you leave a comment after the show, I appreciate that too. Um, Anyway, getting to this tweet here, bro. You say I have zero interest in working 80 hours a week just to buy a whole bunch of bullshit to try to impress a group of people who don't give a fuck about me. And that goes right along with what you was just saying about, you know, she know I live in my car. I'm not spending a whole bunch of money trying to impress her, et cetera, et cetera. And she still fuck with me like that because she over here tricking on me, basically. So,
right.
it's unfortunate that a lot of guys have not had that experience, but I think at least to a, a significant degree, it may have a lot to do with the fact that they might have been chosen by women who they just wasn't interested in, where they would have been able to have this kind of experience.
Right, right, right.
You understand what I'm saying? So they didn't want the chick that was slightly plump. She was cute, but she was a little plump. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They didn't want her. So, and in regards to uh thinking Cap's comment, he said, I think women will have more disposable money than men, so it's no issue with them. I'm gonna tell you about women, what I know. When it come to money, they selfish as hell. They will not give you their money unless they like you or you related to them or they owe you. And if they owe you, they don't want to pay you neither. You trust me. But if they fuck with you like that, they'll either give you money directly, depending on how you go about communicating it to them, or they're women pay attention to you. Like you'll say, like one time I said to a female, Juicy, as a matter of fact, I really like Lipton green tea, and I didn't say I wanted any. I just said I liked it. And the next time she showed up with like a gallon of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So that to say that women pay attention to guys way more than we pay attention to them.
Right.
So, you need to learn how to change that because it will help improve your interactions with women. Um, yeah, it's a happy new year and to the rest of the panel and everybody in the
Peace,
chat room.
peace.
Peace. That's the homie Golden Child.
All right, all right.
Yep. So, either one of y'all ever been a sugar daddy? T.O.P can't be a sugar daddy. It's just not possible.
I wouldn't say I've been a sugar daddy. Have I spent hella money on women? Hell yeah. But I wouldn't say being a sugar daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had girlfriends where I spent money on them, but I don't think that's the same as being a sugar
Come on,
daddy to
Ro.
where
Come on, Ro. We know you was a sugar daddy. Everybody under 5'5" is a sugar daddy. That's what
nah,
they
nigga,
say on
fuck
the
you.
internet.
Nah, but not on some direct shit. Like, ooh, I'm gonna pay you $500 a week to come fuck me. Like, I ain't never did no shit like that, but I've had did regular shit, like regular boyfriend,
Come on,
girlfriend
Ro,
shit.
man. I know you be giving that little 18-year-old college book money.
Nah,
Yes, you
not
do.
yet, not yet. I'm not old
You
enough
be
yet.
buying Reeboks, motherfucker.
Hey, I ain't old enough to be a sugar daddy yet. I gotta hit your age, nigga.
You
You hitting sugar daddy age.
you're a sugar daddy
I'm not
junior,
there
nigga.
yet. I'm still a little young and fly enough to give me a young tender without having to
I
trick
know
off
that's
my
right,
little
motherfucker.
corns.
I know that's wrong. My motherfucking nigga. My motherfucking nigga. What about you, Tone? You ever played sugar daddy duty? You ever had a sugar baby? We can't hear you, man. You put the hamburger down. Put the hamburger down. We can't hear you. Put the burger down. Put the burger down. Freeze. Please speak directly into the microphone. You there, Tone?
I'm
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, your voice was like muffled there for a second. What did you say again?
I don't know why. I said, hell no, that shit always seemed weird to me. It was like it's like going to the store and be like, I want you. You know what I mean? That shit weird.
AKA Renovich.
Pretty much, it's like that's pretty much what
I
it
mean,
is.
it
And then like,
sounds
so
like
like think about it like
it
this,
sounds
like
like
when
sounds like a lucrative business to be in, especially with these goofy ass dudes, man. I mean, like, damn, you ain't even got like I was saying, sex sells, man. You ain't even got to fuck these dudes. They crazy, man. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I done picked up a couple escorts, dropping them off, and we chopping it up and shit. They be telling me some crazy shit. Like, here's one story. I don't know if it's YouTube friendly. You might get blocked for this one,
Well,
but
just try to be conscious of what words that you're using. I mean,
got you,
profanity is okay, but just don't get carried away.
got you. But so this girl I picked up, from like Beverly Hills, whatever. She was just telling me how she gets paid $1,500 a week to pull up on this older man and put a strap on and handle her business, if you know what I mean. And she get paid $1,500 a week. She said
Wow,
he don't even want to dig her out, nothing. Like, she literally gets paid $1,500 to, handle the business in his back door area. You know what I'm saying? $1,500.
that's called pegging, and she's getting 1,500 a week for that. Damn,
Yeah.
1,500 a week times 52 weeks. She ain't even got to work.
She don't.
that's a
Most of them
that's a
don't.
whole salary right there.
Most
God
of them don't.
all you
damn.
do is go to the gym.
See what I'm saying?
Go
Sex
to the
All you niggas
gym,
do is
sells.
look
go to the
good.
gym.
Sex sells. You see what I'm saying? There you go.
Yeah, I get
That's
stories like that all
crazy.
the time. Like, they
Wow,
be getting
damn, Tone,
paid.
we lost Tone temporarily. He's having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure he will be back momentarily. But what was you saying, Ro, before I interrupted you there?
No, I'm just saying, like, I get stories like that all the time. And I know they real because these are strangers that I'm picking up that don't know me, that don't have to tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the
Mhm.
times, like, sometimes I go to, like, rich areas, rich dudes got a boat, and I be picking up these 60-year-old men with a 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying? We already know what's going on right there. But a lot of times they be telling me a lot of these dudes just want like
Shit,
the
1,500 for pegging. It must be. You got
GFP.
to
They
be
just
talking
want.
about white dudes, man. I'd be shocked
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
brothers.
Most of them are. Most of them are. I can't cap. Most dudes that are African American, black, they just be on some like tricking. They be trying to smash though. At least I give them that. These, from what from what I've heard, what I'm saying, these white folks, they be on some like crazy shit. From what I've heard, I'm just going off my experience. And I ain't saying it's true for everybody, but from what I've heard from my passengers I be picking up, they be telling me some wild stuff, man. and it ain't never
Oh
coming
shit,
from.
I got turned on to a bunch of interesting things, when I was a teenager, messing with white chicks. Like coming from New Jersey. Um, I'm from Newark, New Jersey, born and raised. Grew up in Newark and East Orange. And I I just mentioned that because for the most part, the only time I ever seen white people was like if I went downtown to
Mhm.
conduct like some official business, but never really in the hood. Like the whitest white person was like a Puerto Rican, and they like tan. They like light skinned niggas.
Mhm.
But it wasn't until I came to North Carolina that I ever got involved with any white females, and shit. I haven't been involved with a white female since I was like a teen, like not a teenager, but like early 20s.
Yeah, I ain't never been with a white girl. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Yeah,
I
it's interesting. It's different. At least to me, it is. But yeah, they and white chicks be into some black chicks be into some shit too. But I think black women be like more concerned about the stigma of what they into than white women are. White women seem to be a little more open. They definitely seem to be more experimental. Or maybe I just ain't ran to a black girl yet that's like just openly experimental with sexually
I
like
think
that.
it's an environment thing. I
You
think it's
think
a
it's
dependent on who they grew up around. Because I
mhm.
used to think that too, and then I moved to Arizona and saw that it's the same.
So are you saying that the white chicks in Arizona are like prudes?
No, I'm saying in the sense of like the black chicks are more open out here than they was like in Michigan, where like you would get
Oh
clowned for
damn,
some
I,
of the
I
shit.
need to I need to move to Arizona then. It's warm out there too. I drive a
Listen,
truck.
ain't nobody
I,
advertising you come out here and be snatching up people auntie's play. You stay out there where you at, bro.
yeah, I'm trying to meet Tone Auntie on my
Hey,
new
you can have
motorcycle.
her. You can you can have her, bro.
That nigga
We
say
gonna
so
show
to
up.
his auntie.
We gonna show up to
Auntie,
Tone
my auntie
Cookout,
too.
eat some hamburgers and drink some Heinekens,
Yeah. I
nigga.
mean, shit. Most of the time when I pick up, but this is probably like Tone talking about. It's probably like the area too, because I be going to these rich ass neighborhoods. But usually, when I picked up black holes before and dropped
Only
them off
short,
on the
only
blade.
short, only short niggas could get around rich white people.
What you talking about,
That
boy?
ain't.
Because they're not
No,
friendly.
what was you talking about? You ain't seen all the NBA players they be taking? It's the tall ones they want.
Yeah. Where I,
I know when Rose show up, they be like, "Look at Webster." Is that Kevin Hart? Let me get your autograph.
I know when you show up to the cookout, they be like,
That nigga be
"Ugh, who
like,
uncle
"No,
is that?"
I'm Uber Eats,
He that
bitch."
he that he the weird that nigga top the weird uncle that pull up to the cookout.
uh, I be
Like
the uncle.
he
I
be
be the
over there
uncle.
looking like, is he family? Like, is
Hey,
she first cousin or
Playing
second
old
cousin?
school
hey,
soul music.
I'm the uncle that got the furry dice on the motorcycle, motherfucker.
His little nephew be bringing the girls. He be like, man, she got a friend.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, yo, my little nephew is a player. That motherfucker was up there with them fucking all them goddamn white chicks up there in UNC Chapel Hill. And he was like, "Oh, you told me they was sluts." I was like, "I tried to tell you, so you had fun, didn't you?" He was like, "Yo, they was sucking me off on the dance floor." I was like, "Yo, they some hoes."
Mhm.
Shout out to my nephew. He down there in Texas. I'll see you in the springtime, young man, if you're listening out there in the clouds. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I never had any sugar baby experiences. I don't fuck around like that. I'm not getting ready to pay no fucking woman to be around me. Now I have had similar experiences like what you mentioned, Ro, on a relationship aspect where, the relationship that I was in, the one, long-term relationship that I was in, yeah, I spent money on her. Shit, I spend money on any female that I'm with. But the difference between me and most guys, and I don't really think of it consciously like that. I have to really sit back and analyze what I'm doing in order to communicate to you what it is, and that is
It's like
invariably
second nature.
in every case. Any woman that I'm involved with, she ends up spending more on me than I spend on her, and it's because I know that my time and my attention is worth that much. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
they do it happily. I don't
Okay.
even have to ask, for a lot of times. But I've been doing this so long that I know that if you just mention, if a female is into you like that, and especially like with the example that you gave, Ro, she's buying spending for hotel rooms and shit like that. In that situation with that particular chick, I'm almost certain that you could have just mentioned things like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to do such and such and such and such, and I've saved up so much money, and I need this much money to get it started." And she'd be like, "Oh, you need what? I got this. Can I give you this?" And you know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like I said,
yeah,
it's not what you
definitely.
do, it's how you do it.
Yeah, but definitely. But like you said, to get that type of treatment, like you have to see a lot of dudes, you can't just come on like, bitch, give me some money. Like, you gotta be a cool ass dude, because she can call me at any time, we could chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a naturally good person, and I also, like, this is an underrated game right here. Like, if you show women that you care about them as a person, that's when they'll really just start doing shit for you.
Oh man, you
Like,
just
if
you
you
just hit them with a whole goddamn bomb right there.
Yeah, a lot of the times they be thinking they gotta go hard and do all this extra shit. I'm not a hard ass dude. Like, I ain't
Mhm.
no super Mac. I'm just a naturally good person. Whoever I come across, I want to see you win. So if you tell me you want something, I'm gonna try to help you to
I'm
see,
a,
like, all right, like, you can do this,
Exactly.
you can do that. And once they see that, that's when they really gonna spend money on you. That's when they really ain't gonna have no problem if you ain't got no
But
money,
who
because they
wouldn't? Like, who
value
wouldn't
you.
help somebody? Who wouldn't help somebody that's helping them? And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Is like, who wouldn't do that? Like, that's natural.
Right, right, right. But these
well,
dudes tell them to
you
go
would
hard
think
all the
that you would
time.
think that, but not among these millennials and zillennial motherfuckers. I mean, I think it's natural to wear your pants on your ass, but popular
Yeah.
opinion will disagree. You know what I'm saying? So it goes. But yeah, man. I think also that if guys are not used to having that experience, especially when it happens to them the first few times, and they actually pay attention and be like, "Oh shit, this bitch is spending money on me," it can be like maybe off putting or intimidating. Which would lead to behavior like what you were saying, bro. No, I'm paying the bill. You know what I'm saying? She like, no, I got it. So I think a lot of guys, because they're not used to women behaving in such a manner that it could be, kind of like shocking.
Yeah, I was shocked. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm new. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I'm new
remember,
to
I
this.
remember, I remember telling your motherfucking ass, bro. This is what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen just like this. Blue, 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 blue.
Hmm.
And Ro was
Yep.
like, "You said that shit was gonna happen like that." I was like, "I tried to tell you."
Yeah, yeah. I was totally shocked. I was like, oh shit. Like, I told y'all, like, I thought me living in my car was gonna be a detriment to the hoes. Sometimes it
Mhm,
is. Sometimes they don't want to fuck with it. That's cool. But everybody gets rejected, so that don't mean nothing. But
mhm.
I just feel like as long as you are a good person, like, you got a good, genuine heart, you ain't no asshole, you just cool, you fun to be around, somebody gonna fuck with you. You ain't gotta have a
Mhm.
goddamn dollar in your pocket. One
I
of these
mean, the,
chicks
the
is gonna
the the
fuck you.
chick that I just met, she know I got in an accident because she showed up at the hospital. You know what I'm saying? She got like a whole lot of business. She damn near offered me her car, but she live an hour away. So I don't want to be going back and forth and doing all that shit. That's too far. But yeah, she cool chick. She a real cool chick. But yeah, guys should think more highly of themselves. I think guys should not you. I guess it's not a really accurate way to word it, and that's to say that that you should think that you are deserving of that kind of treatment from women, but and it's not really accurate to say that you should expect it, but you should be thinking well, if I'm going to be dealing with a woman, then this is how I would like to be treated. And you
Right.
keep that idea in your mind and you don't deviate that from that. You don't settle for less, then, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah, that's facts. 'Cause even with them hotel situations where she would pay for it, a lot of times nigga, I didn't even ask. Like she already had the shit, and she like, oh shit, come through, come chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I
Oh, she
already didn't
might,
pay
she
for it.
might, she might be a pro. She in a
Nah,
hotel.
nah, nah. I mean, shit, not that I know of,
She in there
but
getting that guac.
it's all good. It's
Like,
all
dang,
good.
how you get these hotels so cheap?
She in there selling shares of the guac 3000, nigga, with the
Hey, I don't give a
with
damn.
the
Shit,
twister
I don't
wizard.
own it. That's hers. She free to do whatever she want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
That's another thing too, man. A lot of guys, man. A lot of guys, especially these red pill guys, manosphere guys that you hear on YouTube, a lot of guys be complaining about the fact that they don't have the control over women's bodies that they want. You can't get mad because females decide that they gonna fuck who they want to fuck. It's 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 nonsensical to do that or to think that way. Because even your own female child, you can't control her sexuality. Shit, most of you motherfuckers can't control your own goddamn sexuality, just let alone a female.
hmm.
And I find that a lot of guys, and it's just my opinion, and I've expressed it on other occasions, but I think a lot of guys are mad that women have the advantage sexually that they do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, if they could have the access to sex like how women have it, I think honestly they would get bored. Because I don't think a lot of guys realize, even though women do a lot of fucking, sex is not a big thing to them. Not like what guys think, because it's so easy for them to get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you could get stacks of $100 bills every day at 2 o'clock, you would spend them super fast because they wouldn't have that much value.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
you didn't work for it. You only value what you work for. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
think
give a fuck
guys
about
get
that shit.
when it come to women, they get caught up in, you know, the work that they had to do to get her.
I think
When
they real
really,
problem
well, really,
is
if you pay attention, and you stop going for the bitches you like and deal with the ones that like you, that you like back, you won't have to do so much work.
Right. That
You
part.
know, she'll do 2/3 of the work for you.
I think a big part of their problem is they feel like um it's not enough. Like if they don't get this one, they're not gonna get no good one. And a lot of the times that make them believe that like because the only reason that they got an advantage right now is because dudes are giving away that advantage because they think that like if I don't get this one, I'm not gonna never get one. But the playing field is really even at the end of the day. But it's like the bottom feeders that fuck it up for everybody.
Bingo, bingo. Yeah, a lot of dudes think they be missing out, and I like we seen on the Instagram post. The old P said, man, stop going after the women that you like and go after the ones that like you. And I add that you like that, that you find acceptable. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We all would like to have a 9 on our arm. You understand what I'm saying? But what you guys got to get through your head is you got to change up your rating system. How do you get to a 9? If a 9 is all looks alone, then she fails at everything else. So
Exactly.
if you just want to have some eye candy on your arm, then state your business. But if you're really
Right.
looking for somebody who will be compatible for you to spend your time, to invest your time and your energy in them, because that's really the most valuable thing that you have. Your time and your energy. Your money don't mean nothing. Your cars don't mean nothing. Your status don't mean nothing. Your time and your energy are worth more than anything you can think of.
I
In
guarantee you, you
my
could go
opinion.
outside. You could go outside and walk around like any downtown big city in any state, and you see a bunch of homeless people. And I guarantee you, you're gonna see a bunch of homeless people, like couples, having a ball, broke as hell,
That's
but
how you
enjoying
know
each other's
that's how
company.
you know that you don't that's how you know that the money status looks argument is bunk. That's how you know. And people will say, well, they're both crackheads. Yeah, well, they understand that to stay in their lane. Most of you dudes don't. You're a 5 and you want a 9 and you don't have any money. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have to compensate for the fact that you're a 5. You don't even want to be honest with yourself and admit
Don't
that
want
you're
to go to
a
the
5.
gym.
You know what
Don't
I'm
want
saying?
to just want to wake up tomorrow with Rihanna on their arm.
Hey,
But just like 1 second, bro. Just like my own thinking cap is saying, this is what most guys don't understand. And your masculine energy, or like I just said it, but in another way, your time and your energy is the most precious commodity that you got, because you'll never get back yesterday, or the energy that you invested in whatever the hell you did yesterday. You'll never get that back, and no amount of money is worth that. So you have to have that idea in your head when you're dealing with women, and that'll help you weed out a lot of women who you shouldn't even waste your time on. But dudes
Exactly.
is
Like
dudes
why
are dudes are as shallow as these fucking women are, because they be stuck on looks just like these women is stuck on their own damn looks. So whatever.
yeah.
I'm just here to help you niggas.
But I'll put it like this: any man can get a dime. You just gotta figure out which man you're gonna be. For example, you want to fuck a dime, you could easily just have a good job, go get some money, and pay for the pussy, literally. Or you can hit the gym and become a motherfucking just the most handsome nigga that you could possibly be with the best body. You could do that. Or you could just be a pit bull and just run up and down the street and talk to dimes all day. Because if you talk to 100 of them, one of them bitches gonna give you a chance. Or you can get them with your fucking personality and your masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? Like any man can
right?
literally get a fucking dime. It just depends on
Yeah,
how you want to get it.
exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's no point of complaining about how you can't get women, because you could literally make $50,000 a year, nigga. You could save up $500 and find you a dime on the street and go pay her to fuck her, and she will fucking do it for $250. Matter of fact, for $100, nigga. Like, so what are you talking about? Like, there's literally no point in complaining. That's why I don't complain
They
about it.
just they just some
But
cry baby ass
but
niggas.
the funny part about it is that it's like why is that even worth all that? Just because she looked good, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
Well,
She
that
might
that lets
Like
you know
suck.
that lets
you
you
gonna do
know
all that and be disappointed that she ain't do nothing for you to. You did all that to try and get that, but she ain't do nothing
Right.
for be born to
But that's
qualify
that's
for you
what
to do it.
that's an indication of what niggas value. I said it before. Niggas are very serious about not being very serious. So niggas would get on the internet and complain about women, and we all know that these niggas be fucking the same women that they complaining about.
Right.
So like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, none of these motherfuckers is in monk mode all year long,
All right,
And
because
most of them
they
are
should. They
that would require niggas to be serious about something. And
and
most of these niggas is on the internet giving their money to Kevin Samuels because he cursing women now, calling them fat, asking what's their dress size, knowing damn well they will smash a size 16, because a size 16 is thick to the motherfucker, like your auntie.
yeah. But a lot of the times, like, niggas is people just are obsessed. Like, okay, I really don't have a desire to talk about women every day. Like, that's why I don't anymore. The only time I want to talk about it is if I have a situation that happened in my life that day. You know what I'm saying? If it's something happened, and I might make a video, oh, this bitch ghosted me. I can't believe this shit. I might be, feel a certain type of way that day, but I'm not obsessed with it, like, to where I just want to talk about it every fucking day. Because if you talk about it, that means like you obsessed with it. That means you like it. That means you fucking want it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want that girl. Like if all you post about is how thoughts ain't shit, you just mad because the thoughts ain't fucking you. That's what it is. Like, 'cause if you don't, when you don't care about something, you just keep scrolling. Like you don't even talk about shit that you don't care about. Like I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. People don't realize you be so much better off just looking for people that's chill to be around.
Mm-hmm.
You always looking for what look good. Like you know, always saying like everything that glitter ain't gold. Like that shit real as fuck.
Right. You be like, she boring as hell. Like I was on her so tough. I did all this shit to get her. Like I built my whole life to get these baddies, and she boring as fuck. I can't even crack a joke on her because she might start crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like,
or not even get it. Not even get it. That'd be the worst part. They don't even get the joke. Oh my god.
That shit annoying, nigga. I joked on this one girl the other day, nigga. She fucking blocked me. I'm like, God damn, it's a joke. Like, chill. Like, what? Like, but that just let me know, like, you couldn't fuck with me anyway because that's me. My personality, I'm a joke on you. So I guess it wasn't meant to be. And she was fine as fuck too. But I'm like, man, shit. Hey, it is what it is. I was like, fuck. Like, why the fuck she goes? But shit, I can tell she ain't got no sense of humor. So she got to get up out of here. You know.
I mean, I do okay. You know, when I fuck with the dating site that I'm on, but I generally try to meet women in person out in public.
That's the best way.
So, if I'm out at the gas station buying a cigarette, I just talk to bitches while I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Out of habit. I can't help it. I'll fuck around and ask a bitch to pay for my shit. Like, yo, you go buy that for me? And I've actually done that before. Like, hey, how you doing, miss? You know, what's your name? Oh, my name's such and such. Put my shit on the counter. Yeah, you go pay for that?
This nigga a dirtbag.
Pull my shit off the counter because she wasn't paying for it fast enough. And she was like, wait, I'm gonna pay for that for you. I was like, oh, okay. Ain't even got a smash. Just that simple. You know, you guys gotta take a play out of the females playbook, man. And shout out to the homie Real Pill Chauvinist. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel, formerly known as RPA or the Red Pill Chauvinist on YouTube. I will link his channel in the video description below later on. But anyway, damn, I forgot the point that I was gonna make. That goddamn quick. I blame it on my age. I can get away with it.
You getting sleepy?
I ain't getting sleepy, motherfucker. I ain't even got to go to work tomorrow. Shit, I was just in an accident, man. I ain't going to work till next fucking week. But I'm still getting paid because, you know, I got the lawyer on the job right now. And the dude,
back pain.
Hold on one second. Hold the show down 1 second.
God damn. He's speaking about his sugar. That was his sugar baby right there.
I can hear the sweetness.
Let me put it on mute. I don't want these niggas to know that I'm tapping.
There you go. Don't think I can't hear you, niggas.
We know you can. That's why we talking shit.
See,
exactly
you can talk all the shit you want, but that bitch got a Benz. Matter of fact, she got 2 of them shits and she owned about 3 motherfucking houses. So you can talk all the fuck you want, nigga. I'm getting ready to get some paper.
Nah, nigga, you about to give some paper. Nigga, you just like these niggas on the internet.
I'm getting ready to get some paper and some of that ass. So, you know.
How much you paying, nigga?
How much you got to stop at the sex store first.
I'm getting my Gigolo on, nigga. I'm getting my Gigolo on for 2022.
You got to stop at the sex store and grab your one of them gimp suits with the
handcuffs and lube on deck, nigga. I'm here to turn your auntie out, nigga.
Nah, top one of them old niggas that pay bitches to walk across his back in stilettos and shit. That's what he want. That nigga be getting dominated and shit, man.
Crazy as hell, nigga.
You say go to the Walmart and buy some Depends and shit.
Crazy as hell. I got him in all age groups, nigga, from 20 to 60, nigga. You can't fuck with my game, nigga. My
Yo
shit
said he
is
got the AARP on deck.
tried and true, nigga. I got bitches with property and bitches with baby teeth, nigga.
Nigga, she came to the hospital. She came to the hospital to see if you was gonna make it or not, because you done signed your will over to her.
Two of them showed up to the hospital, one behind the other, and they both told the goddamn front desk, "Oh, I'm his fiance. I ain't married to neither one of them bitches, nigga."
Man,
I'm
we in the military. I gotta see you in real life. I don't know. You might be
I'm
captain.
a player, nigga. Playing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Old school. 1970.
Hey man, he been here like 3,000 years. He might not be lying.
I touched down in 76. Knew I was a man by the age of 6.
76, 80
Damn
in this
right, T.O.P.
36
comes
BC.
straight from the brick. Watch out, because I'll fuck around and clip your chicks and your auntie too, nigga.
Yeah, that's that old nigga. He's so
Around,
old.
your
He used to have a
grandmama
fish tanks
laughing,
and shit.
cooking me goddamn collard greens. Like, you so funny, young man.
I hear him on his Sugar Hill game.
I fuck around charging your granny out of the money in her bra, nigga. You know them old women with the big ass titties. You know they got money.
Hey, you look like type of nigga ain't got no type. Top, you be on them all, nigga. That nigga said anybody can get it.
Not anybody, nigga. I got standards now.
Nah, nigga, you got no standards.
It's only so low I can go, nigga. It's only so low I can go.
That nigga said Rasputia, pull up, nigga.
Quit it, nigga.
Hey, he said I'm on the way, but quick question. You said you got at least one leg, right? Oh, okay, we good.
These niggas got jokes.
So you got one titty. All right, one titty. That's
see how these see how you millennial motherfuckers be hating. Stop hating and start congratulating me, nigga.
You like shit. You got one tooth.
Especially since Roe know he learned from the best, nigga. I took that nigga from simping to Superman, nigga, in 2 months.
That nigga said 1 tooth. She got 1 tooth. She'll go, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Hey, look. She got 1 tooth for 3 holes. She good to go.
I'm gonna tell you something, yo. And this listen to you, goofy ass nigga. Shut up. I'm trying to teach you something.
All right, go ahead, OG.
Yo, man, when you be fucking with these chicks, man, in your conversation, you try to find out some shit about them. You know what I'm saying? Like financially, without directly asking. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of gauge how well they take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't fuck with. I'm missing a tooth as a result of a motorcycle accident. I got a partial. I just don't like to wear it because it's uncomfortable. And I feel like some fake shit might come out my mouth because there's some fake shit in there. And you know, bitches don't mind. I've even had a bitch offer to pay to fix the motherfucker. And I was like, no,
so he the nigga with 1 tooth.
So yeah. When I have
as long as you got 3, you Gucci, bro.
Here you go. I know you need 3 burgers.
As long as I can kick a field goal through them motherfuckers, they gotta be spread apart though. They can't be connected.
See now, this
if you can field goal through the motherfuckers, it's good.
This some serious shit. No bullshit. Now, when I had my accident in 2018, the way that I hit my face inside of my helmet, I cracked my tooth, and they couldn't repair it because it cracked all the way down to the nerve. So they just pulled. And two of my other teeth on the same side kind of got pushed, like smushed in. And I had to get like all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled at the same time. So I was fucked up after that accident for a couple months. Damn. So yeah, I just I don't bother to wear the shit. I mean, I'm not vain like that. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like the way I look, fuck you. That's how I be. You don't gotta like me. Your auntie like me. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Lord forbid it be your mama, because then you gotta call me daddy. Stepdaddy. I'll date your mama just to make you call me stepdad. And then I dump her motherfucking ass. I'll be on that kind of shit, on some real shit, man. So, Anyway, before we get out of here, fellas, thanks again for coming through. I'm glad y'all both made it through the week safe. I'm glad that I made it through the week. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Salute to the OG Martin Luther King. I know this is his day, or the day that he's been given, but I celebrate him every time I think about him. I'd like to thank everybody watching in the chat. Appreciate y'all for commenting and coming through. Anybody who's going to catch this on a replay, make sure that you send a friend and your auntie, because I like her too, especially if she cute. She got a big old booty. I like them big booty hoes. But anyway, any final thoughts before you guys get out of here? Are you trying to get your Gigolo game on for 2022 to get your money up?
Hell no, nigga.
What about you, bro?
Maybe when I'm about 74, nigga. About
74.
Then I might consider, you know what I'm saying, when I just don't give a fuck about life.
You're gonna be a little short, old bald version of George Jefferson, motherfucker, when you get 74.
Hell no, nigga.
Emmanuel Lewis looking.
Shit, follow up the Roe Show podcast. I ain't got nothing else, man. It was a good talk, good show.
Indeed. Tone?
I got the same message as usual. Lock up your aunties because Top out here. Follow them to the gas station.
I'm out here on the prowl, nigga. Every day.
Say, the gas ain't the only thing getting pumped around here.
I'm trying to tell you. You pump them pockets. Let me hold something.
That nigga be at the gas station with one of them big ass Steve Harvey suits, looking like an old. I know he got some Steve Harvey suits.
Listen to this puffed up Cat Williams.
How are you doing, my dude?
35 more pounds, motherfucker.
Be walking in slow motion.
Roe comes skipping into the goddamn show and shit like he got ponytails. Come on, man. You can't show up to the show like that, nigga. Anyway, y'all, if you want to get into the crypto game, holla at your motherfucking man. There's some links in the chat below to join Coinbase, to join Gemini, and also to open accounts on Celsius and Nexo so you can learn to be a saver instead of a spender. And I can show you how to get some money the legal way, but you don't even have to pay no taxes if you pay fucking attention. If you need a consultation, hit me up on Instagram. The motherfucking profile is the same as the name on the screen you see in your face. The Incredible T.O.P. See, look, boom. I'm going to put it right there in your face. You see it down in the lower left corner. That's who you need to look for on Instagram. I got these fucking trolls in the chat. I got to block them right quick. But anyway, I'm right back at you. We'll see you motherfuckers next Monday. Thanks, Ro. Thanks, Tone, for coming through for another show. I'm going to take you motherfuckers out with the homie Vonnie EC on this joint called the motherfucking Spill, nigga. And not Steven Spielberg, nigga. Until next week, we out. I'll holla at you. Peace.
VO. I don't really want much. I just want to spill a little drip, you know what I mean? Hey, what's the point of speaking when you ain't sincere? What's the point? I approach the unknown with no fear. No fear. Pussy wet from what I whispered in her ear. What you tell? No hidden agenda, my intentions is clear. And I just stand still, cause I ain't easily thrilled. Out of sight, out of mind, my presence is a premiere. And all the stories they be telling just don't even out. Truth overlooked and all the shit that they be leaving out. And ain't no limit to the digits I'ma count to. I'ma get the worm, but you step inside your house soon. Just know that they don't really give no fuck about you. Cause they gon' try to tell you what you can and can't amount to. And you ain't gotta roll the dice to see the snake eyes. Tall grass ain't the only place where they lie. Make a nigga minimize how he socialize. Panoramic vision, my parameters is fortified. Step at a time, slow grind like a slow dance. Bust a bag open like a rubber, now that's romance. A true Midwest nigga, I endured every winter, never left to get no suntan. Common sense these days is like foreign knowledge. Wax on, wax off, keep my game polished. And you can fuck my bitch, then go and brag about it. You ain't impressing me unless you get some money out of. Should've been a PIMP. Cause niggas love tricking till they wallets is empty. You scared to take a chance cause the odds look iffy. Well, depending on somebody else, to me that's risky. Fall off, I'ma come back clean and crispy. Get it by any means, give a fuck who with me. Stuck in a daydream till reality pinch me. Unplugged from the matrix, an oracle sent me. This shit is classic. If you's a hater, you's a funny bastard. Silk shirt with a smirk in my casket, I'ma die laughing. Why waste time to explain if they don't understand it? Greatness misunderstood, I'm at a disadvantage. Fuck.